kind of disappointed. The first half was ugly. Second half was a lot better, but still disappointed.
Cal said he was looking to get you in the car and the ball more. Are you comfortable taking 10 or 12 shots a game?
I mean, yeah, who wouldn't be? Getting 10 or 12 shots a game would be nice, but it's not realistic here. We got too many guys that have that kind of talent, so you know that some games, if you're feeling it, you're going to get 10 or 12, and some games you're going to get 4. I mean, that's just how it is here. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
What did Cal say to you guys at halftime?
I don't even remember.
Hit a double-double. Why are you so disappointed?
I don't know. I feel like I could have done better. I could have done more. But, I mean, I'm not satisfied. That's probably why.
What positives can you take away from what you did?
I'm starting to get aggressive again on the offensive side. It's been a challenge from ever since I injured my pinky to try to get that offensive mindset back, but it's coming slowly but surely.
Was rebounding an issue for you guys tonight?
Giving up rebounds was, we had a setback, but I mean, it'll get better. Especially we got 4 days of practice. It'll be better.
Does it feel somewhat good scoring 105?
I mean, yeah, but could have been 120. We missed a lot of easy plays, and we gave up a lot of points too. So that's probably another reason why it don't feel so low is we gave up 77 points, and you can't give up 70 points.
Willie John's talking a lot about not being pleased with the effort. Is that something he's just picking to harp at, or is the effort not what it should be?
I mean, coming in, being a sophomore, I know what he's talking about, because last year was the same thing, the effort. You don't play a full possession. And, now that I'm back and, you can see it, but I don't know, it's more like old habits. Like, in high school, you don't have to play it like that, because you're so much better than everybody else. And now it's like, you gotta get in your mind that, you're gonna have to play like that the whole time. It's just habits.
Is it really tough to change since you played a long time?
Your whole life like that.
Yeah, your whole
it's
life.
Definitely hard to change. Just like tying your shoes one way, and then somebody said, "I'm gonna kill you if you tie your shoes a different way." You're gonna try it. Like, oh, wait a second, I should probably do it the other way before I die. But I mean, it's like that. It's hard to change, and especially how fast Cal goes. It's hard to change. But once you do it, you'll click. It's like, okay, I got it. And it's just getting over that hump to where you can click.
These guys seem to take Cal's yelling a little better than a lot of guys last year.
A little bit.
Do you feel like you might die if you don't change the way he wants to?
Emotionally, you will die. Emotionally, you will die. Definitely. But it's part of the process. I mean, that's why we come here.
Can you talk about it a little more than a little bit about the guys handling the yelling this year versus last year, and guys understanding what Cal wants?
I don't really know. I don't really play into it. I mean, you just gotta try to weed out why he's yelling and take the good things from it. And sometimes it's like, you're not listening. They feel like you're not listening, but we listen. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's gonna look like, whatever. I don't care. But you take the good things out of it, and you just weed out the yelling and the bad stuff that he says to you. And you just take out what he's really trying to get you to do. The other stuff is just for show.
You guys physical enough?
We could be.
Do you think you are right now?
I mean, sometimes.
At the half, they were out rebounding at 21-17. How ticked was Cal?
He was more mad that an individual dude was going at our necks, like we, I don't know. Basically, it was like an effort thing from one person. Like, you can't let that one dude get that many rebounds, and that's basically what it was.
Willie, Coach said this might be the best shooting team in the country, especially with James shooting as well as he did.
What is that like, especially how he got off in the first half tonight?
What do you mean?
He said he's the best shooter in the country. How fun is that to play with such great shooters, such great talent everywhere?
Oh, I mean, if you get stuck in the post or something, they double or triple team you. You got a guy wide open on the other side that's going to knock down the shot. So it's like to know that you don't have to really speed yourself up to try to get out of the trap or like try to make a play. You just got to throw it across the court, and you're going to have two guys that are going to be wide open for shots that can knock it down.
How fun is that to have guys like James Young and Aaron Harrison who can knock down shots like that?
I mean, it's always good. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's fun, but it also cannot be fun when they're not hitting. So it really just depends.
Cal says his team has a long way to go. Do you feel it has a long way to go, just from an effort level?
Definitely. Being back for my second year, like I know where it has to change and like when it has to change. I mean, a lot of it's just habit, and it's just breaking the habit. And once you break it, you're going to be good. And we're just not over the hump yet.
Willie, Coach Cal said you guys could be the best rebounding team that he's coached. Do you guys think that you have that? Do you have that point of pride that you guys can be, an elite rebounding team, like he says?
Definitely. It was the guys that we have and how big we are. He should. Like he's right. I mean, we should be the best rebounding team, but it just comes down to having that habit. I mean, in high school, dudes you didn't really have to try to get the rebound. Here, you got to do the whole process. You got to go hit the guy, and you got to turn around, and you know what I'm saying? In high school, you could just really just sit there, and you can get it with no effort. And now it's like you actually have to put forth like that much more effort and like the technique and rebounding. And from the outside looking in, it doesn't really like feel like there's a lot to it, but there really is. I mean, you can't just go rebound the ball. You gotta block out. You see where the angles are. It's just there's a lot to it.
He said he yelled at you once for passing it out of the post. Is it still a work in progress for you to be aggressive and look for your shot at times?
Definitely. Coming into the season, I was feeling like I was going to, be a producer on the offensive side, and ever since my pinky injury, it's like I'm kind of hesitant. Like I really don't have that much feeling in the pinky still, and it's just weird to. And I just had changed my mindset to like I got to just rebound, block shots, and defend, and score a dunk when it happened. Now it's like I'm starting to get it back, but it's just difficult.
When Cal says we need more effort, more energy, can you sense that during the game, or do you feel like you're giving all the effort and energy you got?
I mean, you can never really say you're giving all your energy and effort. Like, I don't know, there's no limit to how much you can give and how much more you have. So it's like, no matter what, there's always going to be like, well, you could give more. But I mean, I don't know, it's just your opinion, I guess.
Have you ever sensed that on the floor, that the team's not playing with the amount of energy it needs?
Just at times. Like if we mess up like a couple of times in a row, and then you got the coaches yelling at you, and then you're trying to bounce back from the mistake you made. And I mean that's what he's talking about. Is like if you make that mistake, you just got to keep on playing, and you can't really worry about it. And that's where it comes down to. You just got to keep playing, and that's what he's seeing now. It's like if a guy makes a mistake, you kind of just shut down because you're not used to that. You used to be able to do whatever you want. Here you can't.
Thanks, Willie.